This is
it
bracket.
has been some seeds to watch all of these different races.
It's kind of cool to see someone who's been making it deep into the brackets face someone who's kind of relatively new and making it to the grand finals of these brackets. I'm hard pressed to root for Ragna just because it feels like he's the underdog given the previous history we've had of King of the Crown 2. But I don't know, he's got an uphill battle. Sonic has proven himself time and time again with these data seeds.
Yeah, Ragna has not made it past quarters at all in this tournament. Like he started off in relegations at the very beginning of the tournament for ABN. Won that qualifier, went to round 1, and then after that he's lost and has always gone between open qualifiers and relegations for the past 4 weeks. But this is his first time being past quarters, and the first time he's all the way at finals. So it's quite a seed, quite a set of seeds.
Underdog for sure.
Yeah, you can actually literally see Ragna's name on the far left. From qualifiers, winning relegations at the very bottom, or sorry, mid-bottom. He's doing good.
This is definitely going to be a rough fight because Sonic knows his data fights very well, as we saw in his last match against VG.
I will say that at the top level, this game mode is effectively just 3-proof with a decent skill floor. Like, you have to know what to do with the datas, even if you are cheesing them. So there is, like, a skill floor, but beyond that, like, once you hit a certain threshold, it is quite a bit of some RNG, like, just finding the proofs and being able to clear the content fast enough.
Yeah. But looks like they're about to get going.
Is Ragna delayed for you, Geek, a little bit, or...?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
As long as the timer's good.
I'm not gonna fix it.
Oh, what a start
with once more. Wow.
Baby seed.
Baby.
That makes like half the data already
too.
easier.
And a jackpot and a form boost.
Oh, they got Tornado Fusion.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just pull a Raiden. Don't start in Pride Lands. Easy solution.
Well, Ragna's off in Pride Lands, and I'm sure. What do we got? Sword, Scimitar, Skill and Crossbones, Disc Ice Cream. So, some interesting things to start within the store. Nope, we're getting the double Pride Land start. Yeah.
Pride Land start.
And Proudfang on level 2.
It's okay, it's not here. There's no way we get a Data Psyx, right?
If we do, Jaylon and Raiden lose these. Oh my god. This Lion Sora model for Ragna is fantastic.
It's pretty well made.
What mod is that?
I think it's a custom one. Yeah, I'd probably commission if I had to guess.
Yeah. Gotcha. It is a Geek seed, you never know. That is true. Geek has rolled some nonsense in the past. And that's putting it
shoutouts to every qualifier that has been played so far. Every single one. Not even just Masters Division. Like,
I don't Wayfinders too.
I can't remember the last time I deliberately DNF'd a qual where I would have qualified if I finished just because I was so tilted at the seed that was rolled. That's a new one. That was a first for me.
All you had to do was finish. All you had to do was just finish it and not do level 1 data demics, but...
I mean, you watched me. I almost had him first try. Still salty.
Two torn pages, wrong kind of page, and some report. That's the paper I'm looking for. Oh man.
So guaranteed progression hint no matter what happens. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. Creation to skill and crossbones. Nice.
What a fantastic hint.
Fantastic. Yeah. And the other one was Proud Fangs on levels.
So they're really enjoying these bits of information.
We do have a torn pay, and we got 24 points in Agrabah. And Scimitar was in the shop, so could be nice to push forward. And a fire, so you got one of the 3 spells you need to go to Agrabah to. Sometimes that can be a fun time. And Trinity Limit. Wow!
That was a very clean Brightlands 1. He's out of there by 305 load list. That's crazy.
That is insane.
That's some okay stuff. It had 4 progression points and a fire.
Oh, money pouch in LOD. So they got elixirs or saw elixir. I mean, yeah, they could buy elixirs too. Double jackpot as well. They're not going to be hurting for money on this seed. We got Ragna and Halloween Town. It looks like Sonic's going to be following right behind though.
Early money pouch is huge. They get hinted in this game mode because it's points. It's hit list where they don't get hinted, right?
That will be fixed actually in the future. Leaks for
Well,
everyone
will be
watching. The plan is that everyone for hit list and for the rest of the tournament will update to 2.3.
Oh, okay, cool. That's
But a
awesome.
full announcement will be properly made probably Monday or Sunday. I would say probably Sunday.
I don't think I've ever been happier about a tourney update in my life, man. Playing hit list without a money pouch is just so sad. Like, I'm just like taking out 15th mortgages on the house, and just to have an ether for Data Roxas. It's
Please, sir,
rough.
may I have some more?
And also fix creations getting hinted. That was actually a bug. It is not supposed to be hinted by progression. So no more getting your like 10th hint where you want something valuable, just be creations. And you just cry a little bit. That will not happen anymore.
I don't know about a little bit. My desk is very, very wet after the amount I've cried, but
I'd recommend a towel. You know, cry that much.
yeah, that might be a good investment.
Maybe get like a little pool to put under there so you can catch it. And...
Get a discount on building an indoor pool. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Just
This pool was sponsored by the tiers that Geek gave me.
Ooh, Ragna tried. I think he was trying to go for the cutscene skip. Or end animation skip. I don't know what it's called, but it's a super
I was gonna say you can
trick.
avoid the cutscene.
Yeah, so the animation of like you waiting as the fight ends, that can be skipped if you time the end of the end of the limit with when the fight hits the last hit. It's very strange, but it's cool. It saves like what, 2 seconds?
every second counts sometimes.
If you're playing against Sonic, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Getting some extra levels here. This will put him at what, 13 or 14? Neither.
13.
Oh no, 13. Okay.
He's gonna finally check the store.
Ragna on the boat of buy one of everything.
Mm-hmm. And then looks
No
like Ether's from
Flare
there. No Flare Force. Sad day.
This early decision to get ethers is not. It's really good because of the global jackpots that we have here. In hit list, it's not quite as you're not quite as fortunate, but in this game mode, you can collect a decent amount of money as you just progress through the world. So giving yourself early items is probably very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Oh god, wisdom form.
Nice wisdom form. How many global jackpots did they start with? Just one?
What is it? I believe it's everything drops money and it's not global.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
But it's close. It feels the same.
The concept is there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do have 2 jackpots just as abilities, so like
Yeah.
things are gonna be just.
It turns out that
exploding.
in testing, when making these settings, having one global jackpot on actually was pretty damn strong. So having everything drop money, a little bit strong, but not as much until you get a jackpot, then it becomes strong. But at the same
I wonder if
time,
a
for
draw
these
would
settings,
also make
it doesn't matter.
would a draw make it a bit like a bit more beefier because you can actually like collect the money just naturally, like it'll just come drawn to you?
Maybe. I will say, because of the win condition, you have to fight 3 datas. Having money doesn't mean necessarily too much because you still need stats. You can't buy your stats. And you can only buy your elixirs anyways. That can only do you so far. If you don't know how to manage them properly, you are still not gonna have a good time.
And I just really love that KH2 Rando manages to, you know, really simulate a different reality where money can't buy you everything.
I don't want immersion in my Kingdom Hearts game.
Why do Ragna's minute bombs look like potatoes, though?
Maybe you're just hungry.
Ooh. I was gonna say, speaking of hungry, here's the picture, but that doesn't work. But the fact that we did find picture is indeed true.
So they have TT3 access already. And we have a
Oh my god, they do!
Yeah. Ice cream was in the shop.
Oh man.
So, like, we have Thundara, we have a fire, we have Wisdom Form.
Really, all we need is, like, a Force of Final, or, like, just collecting Final, experience boost, and you can just get levels in TT3 all day long.
Yeah. It's, I mean, Sonic's already been doing his anti-point build-up. So...
Yeah, I'm about to do one
probably
more
do it right here. Yeah.
There's already like 3 anti-points, I believe. Maybe 4.
Let's see, he did it twice when he picked it up in OC. He did it twice in PR.
So cute. Someone go look in the clip. You don't have to actually clip that, but Sonic's ice cream has a custom image on it.
Oh, does it?
It looked like Donald. Very interesting. I love that for the PC version, and even the you can just having all these custom mods and everything lets people definitely express themselves.
Indeed. Did we touch on the BC hint yet?
No, we have not.
Yeah, so Ragna found 26 points in BC. So 50 points in our shotguns, or worlds that have not been shotgunned yet by either player, Agrabah and BC.
Oh, we got another hint too that the Bone Fist is in Hollow Bastion.
Sorry to have derailed your very wholesome point there.
Nah, it's okay. I was gonna make a joke about Danimal at the end of the day, but we can skip over that joke.
The 52, 53.
I'm not even sure if he's here to defend himself. Poor guy.
However many mods he had, and
it was above 50, yeah. But you can just have that many mods.
As long as you have, you know, an i9, 1300K, and that.
I don't think he has that. Is the thing. Like, I think his poor computer is about to like catch on fire any second.
We're gonna hear in the news. Kingdom Hearts player's house explodes once his computer had caught fire.
More news at 11.
Alright, now we're diving into Agrabah.
Nice mouse push.
It's a very clean mouse push. I wish I could do that mouse push that clean, but Minnie likes to give me problems.
Oh, once more betraying Ragna right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you should probably never, in your shotgun, like specifically for Masters players, and also this might as well go for Wayfinders, or just any setting, but never put on once more if you plan to death abuse, mostly just because you're likely going to be comboed more so than dying by a single hit. So if you, like for example, those enemies here in Agrabah, they only combo you, so you will not die. It's one.
Nothing early here so far in Agrabah. Sonic will be getting that BC hint here in a hot second.
Since he is going to be playing catch-up, we'll Let's see what else Ragna grabs here from Agrabah. Man, what? There's 24 points of stuff we have. Even like
no, I haven't found a thing.
Boo's hiding it all.
We got a map, an AP.
Boo stole everything from the bazaar and brought it with him.
Oh my god! They don't have that many things left in the shotgun.
And slightly hard, so I believe slightly hard actually starts after you do the Chasm of Challenges. So, meaning like the weight gets doubled after you perform the Chasm of Challenges. So it's the weight doubles after that. So I know that Ragna is typically an endorser of early Chasm of Challenges pushes if you have the tools. I would argue with just a Thunder and a Fire, he would not do. Oh, that might change things.
LOD.
Okay, there we go.
LOD has Valor and a Reflect out of Agrabah, then.
Okay, we found a couple things. You're okay with that. It is a 14,
and you know
so
that
you're probably less incentivized to go here in the future.
Yeah, there is still a torn page in there, so we know that like another 5 is out of the pool at least too.
They also have Trendy Limit, which means that in tandem with the Reflect, they can one cycle Thresholder right now, and Beast Castle is 26 points. So I would not be surprised to see Ragna dip out and immediately bum rush Beast Castle.
We're gonna see Sonic.
He's just gonna go for it right now, actually. I think, yeah.
He is.
You only go to Halloween Town just to force it.
See
how this goes.
Shotguns.
He doesn't want to risk getting another form. That's all. Because he's already built up so many anti-points.
What do you mean risk getting another form?
So when you get a form, all your anti-points drop to 0 when you get a new form.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that
so that's why
explains
he's not giving
it took me so long to level up my final form after I got master form. I was like, this feels unusual.
That's 2 anti-forms.
Oh, okay, never mind. So Sonic playing a little bit safer. He might go to Beast Castle or Agrabah. Okay. What you'll see some players do is that they'll try to force out some antis just to drop their antis. Because whenever you get an anti-form, I believe you drop 5 points. And so by getting those 2 antis there, he's pretty...
So is he just trying to do that to like pop wisdoms in future combat without the risk of getting anti-formed, or like mitigating the risk of getting anti-formed?
Exactly. That probably means that he will go to Beast's Castle to level his wisdom a little bit. Check out what that 26 is.
Speaking of wisdom 26, we're in the West Wing with nothing scope.
Yeah.
We do get another hint. Hollow Bastion is a 12 from Ragna's side. So that's a...
Go do HP1 so we know.
Yeah. That'd actually be really good. You're absolutely correct. You do HP1, you find out immediately if there's a 5 in that visit, and you have to be scared or not.
For the unaware, reports are only first visit, so if you don't find a report in the first visit of HP, the 12 can only be a 5 and a 7.
Bone Fist has been revealed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's so faded on Ragna's side, so it's technically a 21.
Wait, I don't think Ragna has it hinted, does he?
He does.
It does. It's just very hard to see on his tracker.
Yeah, because of the background.
Oh my god, I can just barely make it out. Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's still 12 points outside of the Bone Fist.
So it could be... It still could be a 5-7.
Okay.
It's just hard to tell immediately. But with the number being green does mean, and both racers actually do play with Automath on, so the 9, or the Bone Fist is already included in the math, so it's 21 minus the 9 from Bone Fist, so now it is a 12. And again, very hard to see on Ragna's tracker, but it is there.
Oh.
Ooh, don't die a second time, Ragna, please. Oh my god, that was so close.
Can you cure Donald here at all?
You can. Oh, he tried so hard. He tried to do the reflect kill, the reflect 1 cycle. Fortunately, did not get it.
Oh, that's a thing? I didn't know that the reflect 1 cycle was a thing.
Yep. You can reflect 1 cycle on the Thresholder fight. It's just very finicky with enemy RNG and the fact that you have to deal with Baby Reflect for Ragna's case. It's really awkward.
There's the other money pouch. Money is not a problem in this seed.
For now. You'd be surprised how many people can blow through 50 ethers.
True.
Oh, again, you gotta remember they have double jackpot on too.
Yeah, I will say it's probably safer to just not spend any of that money and wait until you get
Agreed.
to, or until you find out what your bosses are.
Final
Beast
form is
Castle.
in Pooh Bear.
That's a really good hint. It's pretty good.
That might actually incentivize the racers to force final if they don't get any pages anytime soon. I think Sonic is about to do that.
He's forcing final right now.
Oh wow, he got it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So really good luck getting 2 antes earlier back to back, and now just getting final right away here.
That's crazy.
Now keep in mind that is a gamble the whole time you are attempting to do this, because as you're checking worlds, could just get another form, and it could, or you can just get light and dark, and you might have just wasted all your time. But with slightly hard, you can sort of gamble that and just assume that you'll be fine. And Sonic got away with it. Very nice.
I guess, like, what, there's an upper bound on, like, the time loss in this play? Like, right, like, what's the maximum amount of time you're going to spend forcing final? 5 minutes
Ooh.
tops?
I would say so. Sonic did spend 4 minutes in the last format, and he literally lost that race because of it.
Oh, man.
Sure did. One thing to note, Beast just gave Hori Slash.
Data Ziggy's trembling.
Ragna finally gonna go into OC. He'll get his wisdom form.
I wonder if he forces. Like,
I
he
feel
will
like
get
you
it.
check at least Pooh Bear to see if maybe it's in the first 3.
Right. Actually, that's more correct.
I've played a lot with Ragna. My understanding of his play is he will only force final if he has done all of his shotguns, and he has final form hinted, so he'll finish the shotguns just in case he gets like a torn page. If he finishes his shotguns and doesn't get the torn page, my suspicion is if he plans to do content where final form will actually help the damage output, he'll go force it.
Which, I mean, again, they're gonna have... Oh, he hasn't gone to Space Paranoids yet, so he doesn't have the picture. But once he goes there, like, he'll have TT3 access, so that might incentivize him to get final form ASAP. Oh, there we go. Has anything else been revealed? Nope. Getting real close to the next hint on Ragna's side.
He just needs a report. That would help. I feel like maybe you check TT and consider it.
Mm-hmm.
He could also maybe just do Hollow Bastion immediately. He does have Thundara. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Thundara makes that a little bit easier. Especially with, like, the stats are looking good too. You got 26-23 for Ragna, and I think it's just like a Keyblade difference between him and Sonic. So we have 16 points on Dark Thorn and beyond, so it's more than likely just going to be a 9-7. Unless Dark Thorn's just holding paper.
Only a solo glide still for both players. Neither one having entered a song. Ragna deciding to spontaneously burst some flame. The
Showing that
anger
door
was,
who's
was
boss.
building up so much that his character had to let out a fiery rage there. Neither player has entered Twilight Town yet because of their low movement. I wonder if that might change for Sonic having forced final, because if you go into Twilight Town, especially knowing that you have Picture and Ice Cream, you can build up your glides up to Glide 2 and maybe even Glide 3 if you pick up a form somehow. His anger has grown for far too long.
I was waiting for someone to say it. Yep, so here we go. Here's that Hollow Bastion push.
We'll see if it's there's a report here. If there is, this world is essentially dead for now. Essentially. But
Essentially.
it could have a form for a drive proof. It might have to do all about Halloween Town 2. So this world will not be dead, even though it is technically dead for us. If we do get a report.
And thankfully, HB1 is fairly quick. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Sonic
Guaranteed
going into
5.
the TT.
There we go.
Guaranteed 5.
That
We
also
still
has
have so
Fyra.
many
That's
fives
really
in the
nice.
wild, though.
Yeah.
Virus. I got Fyra. They have Wisdom form, so like if Data Demix is required, at least they're prepared. Just need
Mostly,
to get a few
yeah.
more forms. I got another form or two, just so you have a bigger drive gauge for the 99. Let's see what Sonic finds here in TT.
All Ragna. Been exposed for not being able to tap down twice.
It's hard, man.
Nobody saw
Counting
anything.
Ragna's items not really organized, just throwing whatever first item he gets. Unfortunately, it was just a potion. Early membership card in Twilight Town now.
And we have a
Only the world that never was.
And yeah, 31 World that Never Was. We have a 5 in SP though.
We have 2 5s known about then. Mem card not in shop. So those 9s are not irrelevant yet.
No, membership card's just in TT1.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow,
right.
Magnet in Pooh's
Magnet.
house.
Who was holding out?
So Sonic's going to get decent final levels here, which if he decides to use final form for movement going forward, we'll have Glide 2 over the base Sora's Glide 1.
See if final is hiding anything.
That might be the first tie I've ever seen.
Alright, Sonic gets a report. SC is a cure. Pride Lance is
Double
Genie.
report.
That's a pretty good hint, actually, for Genie, specifically. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
'Cause once that, if that gets hinted to be, you know, a 5
Wait.
left.
Oh, I see.
Well, I feel like we'll see
Think-
Sonic instantly go to Pride Lance if there's a 5, if we're not including the Genie. Or sorry, if we
Yeah.
are including the Genie and there's a 5 left, we'll probably see Sonic
Right.
instantly go. And I wonder if Ragna will ever put on Ethers.
One day. One day he will.
He's too broke. 10,000 is not enough for him. He's saving up for a house. He's
He's
saving
gotta
up
pay his
for
mortgage
10
off.
mega elixirs.
Okay, I think that's fair from Sonic opting to leave. Just go after the guaranteed 12, see if it's a 5-7 or a 3-9. He will be correct, it will be a 5-7. But then we'll probably see him do a second visit if I were to guess as well.
Yeah, especially since he's picked up the membership card.
So one thing that Sonic has going for him over Ragna is that he'll have final form along with the Fyra. So should he decide to go back into Twilight Town and either just like get levels or just finish the world, like he'll be cruising through the fights.
And getting the death abuse from Ragna. Goofy, stop! Goofy, stop! Goofy, stop! There we go. Okay. Not too bad.
can just picture the Goofy scream. Oh.
And right into HP2, just as we predicted for Sonic. It's a fair play.
It's not even just the 5 either. It's just that there's like so much good progression that you can get from doing the corridors fight, the dances fight, which all go down really easy with Final Form Fire. I doubt we see a core push. But that alone, like those 2 fights, I think they contribute 3 progression points, right? It's 2 for corridors, 1 for dancers.
Oh no. I mean, he does have, again, Thundara. He also has the magnet.
Bone Fist acquired.
Bone Fist, indeed, and Quad. Postern.
HD is a lot of progression points, by the way. There, if I'm not mistaken, after you do the shotgun, there's still 10 points of progression up to Experiment. There's 2 for Prison Keeper. Mm-hmm. Yep, 1 from the... Is that 9 then? Am I missing? Okay, so I was off by 1. But that's still a lot.
I was muted. Nice. I thought I pushed the button.
Womp womp.
Now y'all can hear me.
Have you been muted this entire time?
Nah, definitely not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I was probably muted for like 5 minutes. It's okay. Shoutouts to chat for covering my back, and also shoutouts to my thing for not having keys that are actually working.
Okay, we're going into HP2 for Ragna. So Tower and TT did hide a cure, so at least they have that.
That's okay.
Having at least 1 per Berserk charge is always good.
Sonic is into core, so we'll take it to get that. Does already find a combo boost. Apologies for that little black screen, y'all.
Using up some of these boosts that they've just been collecting.
Yeah, there's a lot of good keys.
A lot of good keys.
Alright, now it would be a shame if Sonic somehow died and had to redo that whole menu. That would,
oh yeah, that would be bad. Just do a room transition if you can. Get out of there.
Nah, he's not gonna die,
no.
totally.
Yeah, okay, get out of there. There we go, let's go.
Mushroom Jesus Geeksy? What is a Mushroom Jesus Geeksy? What?
So just proof of peace, and just a geek seed where proof of peace is required. That's it.
And pieces, like, on what, Zolden? With no beast claws? I think
I don't know, man. I will clarify. Mushroom Jesus is a joke from CJ's stream.
Okay.
At CJ whenever she streams and ask her all about it, and she will tell you very lovely stories.
CJ lore pauses?
Yeah.
I was just confused on what a mushroom me was.
But Mushroom Jesus does refer to the Organization 13 mushrooms, or Mushroom 13.
That makes a lot more sense now.
By the way, Sonic actually overtook Ragna in terms of hints, and just found out that Port Royal is an 18, and what else got
Levels is dead.
dead.
Levels just had Crown Fang.
Ragna not having final form, he's making quick work of these fights, but if he had final form, he'd be making even quicker work of these fights.
He would be.
Yeah, he might be regretting it a little bit.
That hint on 100 Acre, though, makes, like... did Sonic have the hint when he... Well, the first 2 anti-points he got, he didn't have the hint, right? Then he got
didn't have the hint.
And then decided to force it anyways, right? That's what he did?
No, he didn't have the hint at all when he forced it.
Wow. That's huge.
He did have a really fast force, though.
He had a really fast force, and then if Ragna knows that the hint is right there and he's pushing 5s, it's like literally 1 page could just give me final. I'm not going to waste 5 minutes trying to force it, knowing where it is. Oh boy.
Alright, sometimes you don't get Sonic levels of luck when it comes to forcing a form.
That's true. In Ragna's defense, he does have a torn page hinted in Agrabah, so if he really is like desperate for a torn page for some reason, he can go get one.
So it'll all depend on when 100 Acre gets revealed. Sonic getting a little bit of leveling done here on screens.
Fortunate for Ragna. So Ragna, you should probably put on ethers. And that would help you a lot.
Does he have ethers? Did he ever go and buy them?
He did. He bought all the ethers he could after he bought every Visa unlock. He just has refused to properly have them set to auto refill. If you ever look at his items, you can see that it's just a conglomerate of whatever items he has currently gone from chests. Now, sometimes that is work out for you, but it's like just generally safer just customize, especially if you go out of your way to buy ethers.
Sonic stats are pretty good here. So
48, yeah, 47, 45 base Sora. That's
he didn't have experience boost through all that, did he? He just
No,
used
he was
Final
just-
Form fire.
Yep. I don't think they've picked up a single experience boost, so he's just
So-
getting a few levels there.
A wave of checks, bosses, and progression is probably on the horizon. I imagine that he'll probably. I don't know if we'll see him do SP2 just pushing for raw 5s.
I mean, honestly, I feel like you could. You have really good stats. You have final, which means you can mob clear super fast. You might as well start checking your 5s ASAP.
Well, I know that if there's any one player that I can think of that pushes 5s in favor of large numbers, it's Sonic. If I remember anything from League, he pushed his 5s as early as he knew about them. So I would not be surprised to see him just do SP2 right away. I would argue maybe you want a magnet. Do we have a magnet between these two players? I thought I saw one. 100 Acre.
Yeah,
100
There
Acre,
is.
right?
It's in the
Zeppu's
shotgun.
house.
So it's
Just
even
Zeppu's.
worse.
We got Ragna now forcing final finally. He just got another anti-form.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing for Ragna, I mean, I guess it's not unfortunate. He can only level final really in TT2 and 3, which is fine. You already don't do tower. Ooh, a negative
So that's
combo.
double. That is double negative combo.
So easy rest of the seed potentially. Really depends what datas we get. I feel like you have to push SP2. Yeah, makes sense from Sonic. So will Sonic get to Central Computer Core before Ragna gets final?
No. I'll say Ragna gets final before that.
Okay, is that 2 antis, I believe?
3? Because of the one he
Is it
got
3?
in tower?
Oh yeah, I guess that counts, yeah. I thought that counts. Ooh, Sonic put on Magic Lock on. I like it. Gets that ability instantly. Is gonna leverage it and make clear work of this first fight here. Yeah, you're correct. Ragna just got it.
It does help that he has 8 drive gauge, so he can pop Wisdom twice before the screen transition to kind of speed it up a little bit. And he's going into TT2.
Yeah, I think that's a bit
unhinted. Unhinted TT2. Let's see how this goes.
The classic rando player push from before Visit unlocks were a thing. Always push into TT3. Generally easy content. You have Reflect, you have Fyra.
Quick, easy fight for TT2.
Oh, gets a page out of it. It's pretty okay.
I feel like he's going to be ignoring Pooh Bear now at this point because he doesn't want to get that final format like Piglets.
Yeah. I feel like you probably don't go to 100 Acre until it gets hinted. Ooh, I think that was a crash from Ragna.
One thing that's kind of working, that might work in
is.
Ragna's favor, depending on what the 5 here is in SP, is if Ragna does Twilight Town 3 straight into the world that never was, he might collect a report that hints the 5 in SP. So that could be huge.
Well, we might be seeing it here because we're at Central Computer Core.
Yep.
Oh, there's a
open
proof.
mind.
Proof.
Okay, but we do have double negative combo. Oh, explosion! Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That's pretty good too.
That is...
That's super unfortunate though. That's like... That's after you wanted it. You kind of want that double negative combo explosion for screens leveling. So super unfortunate. Oh, okay. I think Ragna's fine. Seems like he had crashed after technically beating the second visit, so move on.
Yeah. It's very lucky for him.
Yeah, it's not a consistent crash. That's all that matters. Or at least the consistent crash part is past what I really care about. Another page.
We get the next set. We did get the next set of hints. DC only had a report and 17 points outside of the cure in STT is what we've learned from Sonic's side.
So that's not a good hint you want to see.
No, especially with like very few 3s left. I think you only got 5 3s left. Especially with a 31, the world that never was.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of thinking for Sonic's perspective right now, I feel like maybe you just fight Luxine. You have Fantasia, and you can easily tear through AS Luxine. So, yeah, he goes immediately for it. So you do AS Luxine normally, you'll get through that fight fine, and then you'll do the data fight with double combo.
Easy peasy.
And what is it? That will literally give him, I think, like 10 progression points, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Luxine is 3.
And then the AS
think
is
she might-
6 or 7.
Or, sorry, nah. She's
data.
9. She's 6, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long
So
time
nine.
since I set these hit points myself.
So like it's still a large number of progression points just from doing the AS and data right now.
Did
Oh, no, it is
Ragnar
10.
Live in Darkness and I missed it?
No, he forced final. He forced final before going
Hard
to
force.
TT2.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow. So he must have had a quick force because I wasn't gone from that.
It was okay.
Yeah, he had what? It was the fourth try technically.
Okay.
Now he's just
Right,
kind of pushing
Ragna
through.
now
He's
through.
now got that set of hints.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so AS Luxine does get 4 points, does get Sonic his next set of hints actually. Homing Town got revealed, it is a 9, and I believe I'm mistaken.
Bridelands is dead.
Yeah.
So just Genie left there. There's the double negative combo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this won't get Sonic his next hint. He will be 1 point off. But I mean, you'll be so far ahead in progression points. It's actually insane.
Yeah,
Have such good knowledge.
There he goes.
Yep.
Ooh, second chance
that's
in
another
Twilight
five?
Town. That's three
So many
fives.
fives.
Oh, the party members are blocking Larksina.
Oh no!
It visually makes things awkward, but Sonic's fine. It's just really
Goofy's
strange
just going
looking.
for a ride.
Goofy's just positioning Larksina appropriately.
Helping out Sora.
He's more useful dead than alive, so.
Okay, well, if Twilight Town gets hinted,
No! Goofy woke up!
he's gotta wake up eventually.
True.
Okay,
There
Ragna's
goes
now
Ragna.
diving in.
Yeah, so he
A
will
little
get
bit
that
more confident.
proof. He'd push this in his match versus Jalon. He will get the proof. He will get double negative combo, so we might see him do the exact same thing to Sonic.
Yeah. Which will be good, because, like, it'll help him catch up real quick.
And how many, if Sonic somehow got TT hinted, how many points would he be hinted for? It looks like 22 points from what Ragna collected.
Yes. So there it is. One.
Did not get
down.
hinted.
Well, he's one short. So he needs to get one more progression point.
Yeah, he is down one data though. One goal done.
True.
So Ragna now taking the time to a bit of leveling as much as he can.
Some guard break looping.
Oh, opposite
I'm
just
not sure if there will be
early.
much looping. He's above the ceiling.
I mean, it'll still happen. Oh, he
Yeah,
still has to
Sonic
grab
never
his
shotgunned
chest.
this.
Nope.
Yeah, he will just go straight to Data Roxas. Or not Data, regular Roxas.
Data Roxas.
Yeah, whoops, wrong one.
All the way through STT in that blink of an eye, he found the new thing.
Spoilers? I actually have
He
not looked at the
knows.
spoiler log. I looked at the spoiler log for when negative combos were, because I thought they grabbed it earlier. It's the only thing I saw. Wow, that damage.
Yep, and dead.
Ooh, another 5.
Man.
And he does get his next set of hints. 100 Acres a 24. So actually, it's a 17 if you account for the magnet that was in Pooh's house.
Well, Ragna has. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 17 points of stuff remaining. Oh no, that's Sabine.
Oh.
Light and Darkness after
Right
Roxas.
past
Aw, that's
So
so
Roxas, yes sir. Just do it early.
Just
17.
choose
That
Roxas.
has to be. That has to be 2 5s in Pooh Bear, doesn't it?
Yeah, that would be correct.
755. Oh no.
So those pages from Ragna might be a huge advantage. Now he needs to get to that hint. He is, what is it? He's, if I can do math, can't do math right now. He's 11 progression points off of getting that hint.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bit of a ways to go. Now technically, if he goes to go straight to Data Larksine, he will get that hint. But he's got to want to actually go do Data Larksine immediately. Again, I don't think he won't do it, because you do have double negative combo.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is that Sonic does already have a page hinted, so even if for some reason, like, TT doesn't get hinted, he'll gain progression and a page if he pushes Agrabah. So he's not
This
completely
is true,
screwed.
and that 14 can still be a 9-5 for him as well.
Right.
Yeah, we're going right into Zigbar, which with 51-53, yeah, don't feel like Sonic's gonna push this until it's dead. Oh, he did pick up Master Form too.
He has Hori Slash too, so, you know, Ziggy is, he's on his last,
Freelo.
these are his last words.
It's Freelo. He walks. Just stare up at him while he's doing everything. Health bar just melting away.
Unfortunately, will not kill. Should be fine. I think this kills. Yeah. Oh, he whiffs. That's so annoying.
There we go. Okay.
And he would have lived once more. Would have saved him no matter what. That's just really annoying to just not get the kill there. Very clean though. We'll see what this 17 is here, Sonic. I feel like it might just be a 737. There's a lot of 7s left on the table. A couple of reports still left.
Yeah, you still have 5 reports and no like guaranteed 3s anywhere.
And progression point from getting final 5 here as well.
So he's really close to getting that the next 2 worlds hinted.
If there's even one report on between Luxord and Syx, he has the next hint. Even then, if he just beats these 2 bosses, he's got the next hint.
Yeah.
And, you know, we all know Sonic. He's going to struggle on these fights with 53 strength and 57 magic. You know, beneath where he typically is.
It's going to be very tough.
Oh, Ragna.
See how he handles it.
Don't die.
Oh, I thought he did for a second, but
yeah, playing a little dangerous, going for the finishers instead of being a little bit on the safe side of just going for the basic fire final stuff. So far, some bad luck from Sonic here. He is at 30 FPS, so he does have consistent card RNG. Ooh, a little too high that time. Ooh. Unfortunate. Okay, it's another B game. Nice. So this is about DM. So Sonic would have to loop this the whole time.
Aerial spiral making that.
Oh, he
drops
it! Oh, I'm not sure what he was trying to go for.
It looks like he was trying to go for Pan.
It's a little interesting. You can't do any summons here because you don't have any party members, so it might have just been a misinput.
Oh, that sucks. Yep, there's Ragna.
Oh, he's just gonna go for double neg on Aeoslarxine. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward. Hopefully he can be fine. The main issue with doing double neg on Aeoslarxine is the fact that she starts the fight split. So
that's right.
Getting around that will be hard. Okay, Sonic does get a hint.
Ooh.
OC has Beast Claw.
So
not
Twilight
that
Town is
useful.
dead, by the way. Because the 22 points are, we know what they are from Ragna's side.
Could be
Right,
dead.
it's
We
dead
need
for
those
proofs.
Might
Yeah,
need
you're
those
saying-
pages. And
Hopefully not.
Just...
Yeah, this is the issue from Ragna right now, because you did not get rid of the clone. She kind of exists, and it does just ruin things. You aren't prepared for it.
I wonder if he was
unfortunately
more
comboed.
anticipating it was going to be like the data fight and just didn't remember that the sequences. My guess is he thought he was doing the data, maybe.
Okay, he's good now. Yeah, so sometimes depending on what clone you hit, you can get lucky and you hit the, I guess, the real Larxene.
Ah, okay.
But I think that time he just kept hitting the fake. So he should be fine now. Just,
I
needs to
think I
not
saw
drop it.
Goofy wind up. There we go.
And Ragna will get that hint that does reveal 100 Acre coming up. So this would be really nice.
Oh, that was the other thing we missed on. That was hinted. Drive Forms has a 5.
So LOD, LOD might be needed. Well, we'll see.
Which I think that's why Sonic's now pushing PR.
Yeah, it is an
18's
18.
looking like 2 9s.
It also could be a 3, and a 5, and then a 10. A 10 being another 3-7 or another 5-5. Still quite a few 5s, especially because Sonic has not done Twilight Town. He doesn't have the same info about where 3 of the 5s are, being 2 pages and second chance. So it's a bit of unfortunate no information for Sonic, but this is still an okay choice, I think, either way. Does get the roam report. And a chicken, wow. So that was a 5. Oh wait, that's actually, oh that's, okay, that's a scary hint. Drives has pages. Well, that can go multiple of ways.
Oh no. Eat the bear. Eat the bear.
Make it a true geek seed.
Ah, no.
Non-existence is on Eat the Bear. We just go back to the old format.
You cannot escape it. Y'all thought you were done, but then you have to do it you have to do it every week in hit list.
But it was Ooh, bear.
You can't make me. I can skip it. Even if it's on the card, I can skip it.
I will literally, my seeds will make it impossible to skip. Make it literally an active throw.
One of your other.
Yeah. Like there's a drive on Eat the Bear and drive is on the card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or the visit unlock, you know. There we go. And now we got that 17 reveal. But he's going in the world that ever was.
That's a bit
31. At 31 is just so nice. Plus Master Form's in here, so like it'll help him once he has the hint that, you know, there's a 5 on drives.
Yeah. I will say I am surprised Sonic didn't opt to finish the world that never was after beating Sykes. I don't think he even checked any of the chests, just went straight here to PR. Meanwhile, I am also very surprised that Ragna opted to not bother going to 100 Acre with all those pages.
Yeah.
Ooh,
like
the short Keyblade from Ragna. Okay, he's fine now.
Looks like he got it now.
I was doing the inputs a little too fast, causing it to whiff.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Drive converter making quick levels of these master forms on this minute fight.
Nothing on Master 1, on Master 2 through 4. Can't speak. Man, if this is a Form 7 page and 100 Acres is required,
Oh man,
that'd be a final seed.
it would be. What a way to end it.
So, it is possible for it to just be 2 5s here, right?
In Port Royal?
Yeah.
I believe
wait,
so.
Can it?
Stitch and
No.
Oh, LOD's unhinted still. Okay.
Well,
it could be.
see, so
It's
he
probably
has-
a 3-7 if I were to guess.
So we have 1 page Stitch double proof, technically, between the two.
Well, you have 3 reports left. You can work with the easier thing here.
Yeah, it's
3 reports
likely.
left.
I mean,
Where do
we'll
they
find
go?
out very quickly
Yeah.
if it's here or not, because Sonic is about to get to the bulk of chests.
I feel like this has to be a 7-3.
Ooh, Ragna walking into the Zigbar fight at 1 HP. Hopefully he just doesn't get clipped by a bullet.
Oh, he went right
I was
into
opting for
combat.
Berserkori. Oh, okay. We'll see if he... Hopefully he doesn't drop it. He should be fine.
Oh, where did he pick up Berserk Charge?
I think it might be on the key. You see a Berserk Charge from Sonic, so it definitely was not there, because Ragna has not come to PR. Alright, very clean.
There.
And yep,
Yep,
it
there
was
it
a
is, that's the
3-7. SPS of Thunder, unfortunate hint.
Thanks. Thanks, hint system.
I think this is fair from Sonic's end to check this.
Oh,
It
this
is
will get
just
him
a
his
really easy
last.
fight.
Yeah.
So he has complete info from here. So with 2 reports still left, one of them's STT and one of them's LOD, right? There's no other
LOD
explanation.
is 15.
Yeah, you can't have 2 reports in the one that it was.
Exactly.
I'd put it at an 8, but so it needed.
You also can't have 2 reports in STT either.
Yeah. So that would be
So it's
where
gotta
the
be
last
one
reports
each.
are. Okay, Sonic is finally going to 100 acre. He will get this back.
Finally getting his
boy.
first magnet.
What's funny is Sonic at least participated in another seed for Yeet the Crown, where there was a Wisdom and I think another thing in Pooh's house, and both him and his opponent got punished for just not finding that the whole time. Ooh, okay, Sonic is going after TT finally. So he will get all those pages in TT3, and he'll probably end up going to the rest of 100 acre.
Yeah.
That actually, these
honest.
will be his first pages. That's funny.
Yeah. I am slightly surprised that Ragna has not even checked the next page. I guess, what, you want to get more pages before you go in there?
I mean, he's got 2 pages. I think he's just chasing after the big number.
Yeah, I think it's respectable. You also get a bunch of progression points as well, so it's a really solid
I guess
choice.
it is also 17 on his end right now, yeah.
So...
Oh, is he gonna try to berserk Hori for the rest of this? He might catch him.
please.
Ah, yeah, it doesn't catch him. And this is DM range, so he needs to get a hit right now. Okay, he gets it.
Okay, nice.
I think he's got it, if he's careful.
Okay, he's got it. Very nice.
Nicely
Very
done!
nice. These fights are
Clean.
going real clean for Ragna. I think that's going to help a lot. So, okay. So we talked about how there has to be at least 1 3 in LOD and STT, right?
Yeah.
So that would mean that there's a 5 in LOD.
There's a 5 in LOD, there's a 5 in HB, there's 2 5s in 100 acre.
We know
So that's
where
how
our
many,
5s
4?
are then? I think we know where our 5s are then.
Yes.
LOD, that's 1 2 3.
Keep in mind that Sonic's end 3 5s will be moved into TT3.
Correct. Because it's 1 torn page, the 2 proofs, and Stitch is what we're missing.
Mm-hmm.
But Sonic is
1
going to
torn
push.
Page, 1 torn page, Stitch, and 2 proofs left. So those are the 4
Yep.
unknown 5s.
So
So 2
LOD
100 acre, 1
LOD
LOD,
and
1
HB. Oh, look at Raiden. Ladders.
I predict... No, they'll definitely go LOD before STT.
Double
for sure.
proof Pooh Bear. Let's go.
That would be fantastic. But then you'd also be
That'd be quite
terrified
a way
of
to
what 2
end
datas
up
do I
format.
do. I feel like
Oh.
you
If
would
it's a
do
double
Data
proof 100 acre.
Zemnis and Data Rock, or Data Axle, right?
Data
This
Axle
have
for
to be your
sure.
datas. Because your closest one for your closest data for both racers is that is Data Zemnis, actually. Data Zemnis and Data
Yeah.
Roxas.
We
Always
got a
pushing
blue-
PR.
True.
Ragnar, do pages. Man, that's really
Do
surprising
the
that you're just
Pooh
not doing the
Bear.
pages. It's a guaranteed 2
Just-
times.
Do the Pooh Bear.
Well, does he know that? Does he know that
He
it's
sh-
a guaranteed 2 5s?
He would
Yeah,
have
He
yeah,
should
to.
know.
yeah,
It's,
he would
he
have-
should
he
know
would
its
have
league
to, right,
settings. He placed well in league enough. He should know. If he doesn't, I'd be a little shocked. Unfortunately, Ragna does have to do essentially all of PR1.
Maybe there's a non-negligible chance he thinks he already did it.
Well, definitely not, I would say. You have multiple pages, and your icon shows that you've done the shotgun, so the 6 chests. I don't even know if he's gone to Pooh's house, actually. So,
He went KFC coupon. Oh my god. He did Pooh Bear because he had the magnet.
Oh, sorry,
I don't think he's gone to Piglet.
Yeah, there we go. My mistake. Oh my god, look at Sonic's level. He's at 46. Yeah, okay, he is XP boosting as well.
He
That's really
is,
nice.
yeah.
63, 68 in final.
Whatever data is awaiting him, it's not going to be alive for very long.
No. Especially after going through this fight, too.
Alright, so you will get the second chance. I think we'll probably see the page push from Sonic after this.
I hope we do.
Someone's got to do it eventually, right? I better not see any STT on my screen. Or LOD for that matter. Not yet.
Well, we'll see. Well, we'll see.
It's a double 500 acre. You have to check that first.
No, of course.
Two is more than
I
one.
would not be
No.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised anymore.
You know, we've been saying you have to check that, right? But Ragna has
That is
ignored
true.
it
How long have we been saying
blatantly.
that for?
We've seen it ignored blatantly for so long now.
By the way, shoutouts to reading the settings. Ah, okay. Sonic, please. Sonic, please.
He's going
No.
LOD!
Check 100 acre.
Make
These
Raiden
people both hit 100
happy.
acre. I wonder
Get all
if
the way to
Sonic
the throne
has
room
mathed
here,
it out.
Stitch!
I feel like Sonic maybe might have tried to math it out that it is a guaranteed 5 here.
But again,
Now that he has
if he
TT.
mapped it out that it's a guaranteed 5 here, wouldn't he have also mapped out that it's a guaranteed 2 5s in 100 acre?
I don't know.
Listen,
I
man, math
think
is
it
hard.
might just be hard avoiding it. Now,
He doesn't
again,
want
I
it
will
to be there.
clarify.
Whose friends
It
don't
is-
need saving.
It is 2
that's true.
5s. It's 2 5s, so I think it's still fine to push after this. But it's also just surprising to see neither racer go.
Wait, what do you mean 2 5s? It's only 1 5.
Or sorry, there's 2 proofs remaining. That's what I meant.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
proofs, and there's 2 5s and Boo Bear. Like, that's half
a
of your stuff.
decent
That's half of your
odds, yeah.
5s left. It's like,
If it is a double proof there, that'd be a little ridiculous.
oh man. It'll be my first commentator's curse.
Maybe some wishful thinking that it's Data Ziggy because you have horizontal slash, ridiculous magic, and a great final form.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the other alternative is you're also setting up a data that you can do easily as well.
Right.
Kind of were alluding to that. Like, if there is a double 5 in 100 acre, then you need to do a data. So maybe
Well,
this
yeah, because
is like a preferred
Sonic
data.
doesn't want to do Axel because he doesn't have a Blizzard.
It's fine. You can do it without a blizzard. It's just slow. It just doesn't feel that good.
Probably why he's trying to avoid it.
Ragna will get his report. I expect he might just leave. Yeah, immediately. You have all your hints. You don't need to do Barbosa.
Go to Pooh Bear.
Come on.
Oh, man, they're
Ragna.
still on Glide
I
1.
believe.
Oh man.
That's all the more
That is
reason to
true.
do Pooh's pages. You don't need the movement. Please, Ragna, go.
Go, Ragna.
Go to the cartoon characters, please.
Thank
Yes!
you. We're saved. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Neither player has gone to Pooh's house.
The Piglet has just been sitting in that tree
if
waiting.
there's 2 proofs here, I swear to God, there better
Oh,
not be
good
just 2
old-
proofs here.
Oh, please.
Try
Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
At least one? No.
Why
Don't you
leaving?
leave.
Oh.
Don't
Wait,
you
what?
leave.
What am I?
Go
Huh?
back.
Did these guys like talk in
I
private
don't know.
DMs without me?
They
and
must
just-
have. They must have gentlemen's agreed
Why are
to
you going to
avoid
Beast Castle? Why
Huh?
are you going to Beast Castle?
So I think
What
this
am
is
I witnessing?
No, I don't know. I feel like so I don't know how many reports he has comparatively. I think they both have the same amount of reports, if I'm not mistaken.
They have to. They've
I'm like
done
double checking.
nearly the same content.
They've done idle content. Ragna, I don't know if you can math out that this 16 is both 3s from Ragna's side. And even if this is a 9, what do you get?
You should be able to match.
You get limit form, maybe, is what you're hoping for? To get that torn page off of...
But if you're going after torn pages on Forbes, then why didn't you do Pooh's house?
Just go to Pooh!
Just go
through! Just do.
So I have zero idea what these races are doing. This is fantastic. Shout Alright, so still no sign of this 5. I wonder what's this master. What a lovely report.
Shout out to the Dink Dunk.
Well, the Dink Dunk is me right now.
Oh,
I don't
we get our first glide increase.
Limit form!
Yeah, absolutely right. Did just find limit.
Ooh. Nah.
Now he does. Okay, this is fair. I like it from Ragna.
He's pushing a world with a 5-minute. That's, you know, where
that's all that matters.
Here.
This is where they find the last torn page.
Did Raiden like get in the DMs with them as well? That the gentlemen's agreed to do LOD over in 100 Acre Wood?
I have corrupted.
If there is, even if there is one in Rabbit's house at this point, I'm gonna be blown away.
Is this just what Geeksy did? Is this what
I don't
Geeksy
know.
do to people? It's like,
it's not. This isn't my fault. This is literally. Did you read the settings? Now, I will like to tell everyone that if you want to hear their reactions to finding a proof in 100 Acre, because I feel like it's bound to happen. I feel like it's. I haven't checked this blog.
I'm gonna
pull up their streams. You should pull up their streams and listen to the reactions.
100%. Getting both of them prepped so I don't.
Their reactions are going to be that they're both like dead in the water, and then once one of them wins, they'll be like, "How the hell did I win that?"
Then when someone tells them, "Oh, you both didn't do this world," they'll be like, "Oh, so we're both dumb." That's usually the racer mentality. It's we both.
That's just all you have to do to make grand finals.
We both did the dumb.
All right, now something to note is skips are disabled. So if Sean Yu doesn't have this 5, then you gotta go do the second visit. Now you do have Sword of the Ancestor in the shop, so it's free. I think Sonic is just a leveling master to level it.
See, they are aware that they have to go to Pooh's house because Sonic is leveling the drive specifically for the torn page. But it could be dead by the he has 2 torn pages, right?
This isn't the Wayfinders, guys. Like, you have to do a data, not Pooh Bear. Like,
maybe they're expecting it's like the literal oversteam system.
Did Sonic go to Piglet's house
proof
yet?
Super high.
No.
So he could have just gotten all 17, or I guess in his case, 26 points if you include Final Form. He could have gotten all 26 points potentially in those 2 visits alone.
Like, Ragna has gone to Piglet and found nothing. There's like a drive gauge up, I think, about it. But outside of that, like, no mini games have been done. And at this point, like, I feel like the mindset might be they're 1 progression point. I don't need progression points. These take forever. Like, let me do this instead. Like, this is a higher checks per minute kind of moment.
I guess, like, okay, in some bizarre way, I can kind of understand what Sonic is doing here. So, like, if the proof is in Halloween Town, then his bet is hedged that, like, let's say that the proof isn't LOD, then he's already there and he's golden. Otherwise, it doesn't take him much longer to get a proof in 100 Acre and then do data Zigbar anyway. So he's kind of like hedging his bet here.
I honestly want this to go to Storm Rider and just be Stitch.
That would be fantastic. It's just on Storm Rider, though. I think we all know it.
Is Storm Rider? Oh no, they have Throne Room, right?
Yeah, they still have the 8 chests in Throne Room. Just have to get past this mysterious man on a hill that nobody ever knows who it is.
Who is this guy? Who does he think he is having super armor?
The world may never know.
Ooh, Sonic's buying meters. Okay. 5 megas, very nice.
So is he just doing data Zol? Well, does he know that?
There we go.
Okay, because if the proof is either in Hollow Bastion or LOD, he's gonna have to do a data where Mega Elixirs are useful anyways.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think he's at this point, he's committed to doing Data Zigbar regardless of where the proof is then.
Because even if he doesn't find it here, that means there's absolutely at least one proof in Pooh Bear.
Right. Like, I guess if you're Sonic here, right, and you are aware that there's 2 5s in 100 Acre, you're basically betting on the fact that it's not 2 proofs in 100 Acre and that Ragna will do at least part of LOD then.
We got Ragna leveling up on it.
Ooh, I like this choice from Sonic. It's very funny. Going for fight skip.
There's Valor.
Stitch, just in case Stitch is here, so that he can just leave.
Oh, it is a proof. Okay.
Oh my god! Lotters.
God. Lotters in chat.
Alright, time for the proof to be just somewhere in core, and we're all wrong the whole time about 100 Acre.
And they've just metagamed us.
Oh my god. Imagine. What is that, 1 in 3 shot at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, Torn Page is still missing, that Stitch, and that last proof.
I guess one thing we should note as well, like we have a minute difference right now because stream delays between Ragna and Sonic.
Well, no, their lotus is just that high. Their delay is about like 4 seconds, real time.
We did catch up. I just know we had a delay at the start. I didn't realize it caught up.
Oh, it was only 4 seconds, yeah, the whole time.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is what this seed has done to me just by watching it. Like, I'm just...
The brain rot.
Ragna did crash too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true, yeah, he did.
That could come in handy, like this... It's actually like a minute
please
and a
kill.
half.
Please kill. He's so close. Yes! Oh my god. Let's go Sonic.
That
Gets
was
that kill.
so good.
Yeah, he was getting stunned by the thunder hits, so he had to think of a solution on the fly.
Now he's just gonna...
Yep, 100 Acre isn't real.
This does not exist. So we know that this
is a gamble from Sonic's end. You assume that there's a 5 here, so you're just gonna go do the vanilla story part of the world.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not down the vanilla story, you spawn right by, Gull Wing check, and you can just jump right into core as well.
Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy if... Actually, no, it can't be on mushrooms. Because that's... You don't have proof of peace. So, unfortunately, Wolf Scout's Prophecy is not gonna happen.
And we got the Trinity on Demix, just melting away. Into Final Four.
Alright, very quick fight.
God. Ragna's about to get the throne room here. Now they have Magnera to make the Final Fantasy fights just breeze by.
Alright, so this is where you put a proof in Crystal Fisher, and we're all wrong.
Oh, please no.
Well, despite
that,
go ahead.
For the racers, they really, or for Sonic, he wants it right here in Crystal Fisher. We want it in 100 Acre just to prove that they need to go in there.
We want it Starry Hill.
Well, here's the thing. If the proof is 100 Acre Wood and Ragna decides to axe any HB pushes, they will basically be doing roughly the same content at the same time, right? Like, if the proof isn't Crystal Fissure, right, and Sonic decides to do 1K, Ragna will finish Storm Rider. Well, actually, Ragna will finish Storm Rider even before Sonic finishes 1K, so they'll be roughly in the same position here.
Right. There's no way it's here, right?
No, there's
No way.
there's no shot. Core on?
No way. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Ooh.
Is this the one of the few seeds where core actually matters, and it's not Baron?
Let's do it. Let's let it be.
It's not proof of peace check, I'll tell you that much. So,
the
if
unfortunate
it's not in
Valor.
core, it's gotta be here or on Sephiroth.
Ragna unfortunately went into Valor form. Oh no! Ah.
Yeah, it doesn't get the same luck.
Just ours them.
But that's a Ragnar.
No. Bah, boom. There we go. Ragna using his Ragnarok.
So
I will say, if we
Ragnar-
look at stats, it's a huge difference. Look at Ragnar's stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's only at level 41 too.
Agrabah? Oh my god.
What are you doing?
What is
Oh, he's pushing. Is he pushing for the page?
I get. No, I'm
I
confused.
don't know. I'm so lost with what's happening.
Why are you pushing pages? No.
Oh, Sonic's
I don't-
finally
Maybe he's
going.
pushing for a 5-9. That's maybe my guess.
He has to be, but Sonic, please don't leave Piglet.
My best guess is that it's just really hard to map this out on the fly, which I've
Sonic,
made
don't do it.
plenty of these mistakes.
No, Sonic!
What? They must know something we don't.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
There's no way.
Ain't no way.
There's no other way
Please?
that could be like.
At this point,
There's
maybe
no
just
way.
give him
If
the
there's a
proof.
proof here,
There's no nines. So like Beast Claw, it's like skill and crossbones.
I don't- Huh?
No battlefields. But like that's on like there's a 9. There's 9 there. We know limit forms there. So there's no 9s.
I'm a big proponent of being respectful towards the racers at all times, and these two are way more talented than I ever could be, and I say this with all the love for both of them in the world. What am I looking at? I don't understand what they're thinking right now. Like, I would love to know, like, what's going through their heads, because maybe they know something I don't, and I would love to learn.
I don't think there is.
That's true, Lolar Des. We
Oh, there's an XP boost there. Okay, that's really
see, that was the truth. That's the 5-head play. That's the information they knew that we didn't.
It was.
Oh my
I hate
God.
everything.
I hate it
everything.
here.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand.
Oh,
I
I hate it here.
no.
Ragna, leave. Ragna, just go to Hollow Bastion
No,
now.
what? Oh.
Just
This
go
is
to
a-
Hollow Bastion.
This is a seed.
Thank you. Just go through core. Go into core. There you go. It's early. Just
I don't know how to process what I'm looking at.
I
don't know. How do you
So,
avoid the mini games just knowing? I don't get it.
So that does mean that in 100 Acre there is a guaranteed Stitch and Torn Page.
Yep.
So very fun. To clarify, because these racers will know and will be in go mode, quote unquote. There's a Torn Page at Rabbit's house. So you just do the Piglet minigame, you get lucky there.
Oh my god.
And then the Stitch, though, is in Starry Hill. So,
We could have had a
No.
Story Hill.
yeah, we could have potentially had a Starry Hill proof. But, unfortunately, the seed said these guys are smart, 100 Acres bait, commentators are dumb, and now we get to watch data demics.
Yeah. Now we're gonna. Yep. And
Ragna can just leave.
Ragna leaving. He's gonna go do Final Fantasy fights, and then he's got to do all the 2 datas that they now know about.
Now, he will have Magnega, so his Final Fantasy fights and everything will be pretty good. It's his stats, though. I think it might be
I feel
a
like
problem.
he's gonna get like a level or 2 maybe from 1K. Unless he
Look at
decides to try
Sonic's
to, like,
magic. Look at Sonic's magic stat in Wisdom.
67. Yeah.
That's in Wisdom without a second Keyblade.
I mean, so like Ragna's not that far off. He's at 62. Like it's 5 points, but like Roro has walked off set. Uh-oh. Why do we have a pause? Okay.
I think he's trying to pause buffer and realize, okay, what do I menu? Okay, so he is now
there
at
we
this
go.
phase. Oh, his HP just melts. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Sonic doing single fires here just to make sure he gets better manipulation on Demix here. Trying to get him as close to the wall as possible.
Yep. Oh no.
A little unlucky.
How did he take like no damage from that?
A lot of armor, I would say. 32 defense. Pretty okay.
That's a good amount of armor, yeah. Go. Now he's got to get him back on the wall.
Oh, Sonic's trying to manip this. It's a little awkward.
Baby
Okay,
reflect
gets the
that thing.
thunder.
There you go. Okay.
So should be it. Just don't attack him. He'll go into DM.
There we
Alright,
go.
very nice. Oh, the clones are not really behaving. That's fine though. This is only the first wave of 25.
Plenty of time. He's got the megas. There's wisdom form. Oh, these clones are still.
Yeah, this corner is specifically just super awkward.
Are we getting a winner's interview so that we can understand what was going through there?
We
I
will
have
be.
questions.
We will be. Oh, I like this from Sonic.
Immediately
Immediately reverts, goes for a fresh final, or a fresh wisdom.
He's in the corner, so this is looking really good.
It's the clones have been awkward, but it looks like he'll. Yeah, no, he should have this.
This is free. Once you get to the point where, especially in the DMs, you have like a 2-to-1 ratio of clones to time, you're
There we go.
Alright, very nice.
Whoa! Why did he stop his timer?
Oh, he didn't do Data Ziggy.
He didn't do Data Ziggy. Sonic.
Is he gonna get informed or?
Okay, yeah, he knows. He knows he didn't finish.
Okay,
Oh, but
he knows.
Ragna has stopped now too.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Oh?
clarifying. Just unpause time. I don't know if I can unpause the timer on my end.
Wait, what do you mean on your end? Oh, I see. Because well, I guess you have to go by real time then, right? Like if. Oh boy. Sonic, stop moving! Your timer's not running! Oh no.
It's a little awkward.
Well, the
One
ruling
tiny
has to be.
alone. It's fine.
I have their time.
This is very special rulings.
I have their time saved. I have them written down. They're loadless.
Well, I don't think we're gonna lose the loadless times. Is the fact that well,
No, we're losing.
I spoke too soon.
Sonic, stop moving.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm trying to get Sonic to reset his timer.
I mean, I think that if Ragna were to see where Sonic was at when he hit done, Ragna would still believe that he was behind enough, but yeah.
Well, that like you gotta remember there was also the minute and a half loadless.
It doesn't change anything, but Ragna doesn't have... I mean, Ragna does have decent magic, so never mind, I was wrong. Maybe I didn't realize he got up to such a high magic stat.
He did.
That is huge. But he still has... he has 2 datas here, right? He still has to go through Demix and Ziggy. Like, even the fastest of those fights, I don't think will make up a minute and a half loadless diff, right?
It just also depends
Yeah,
on
no, I
how
don't think
Zigbar
so.
goes.
He
What'd
does
you
have
say,
Berserk Quarry to fall back on, so...
Yeah.
Although, this is a pretty awkward fight right now. Yeah, whatever Sonic's finish time, it was like, what, 124 or 125.47 or something? When he started this fight. We'll add 30 seconds between that time and when he finishes, like the difference. Add 30 seconds onto that. Add that time onto his loadless time, and that'll be his finish. Hopefully that math makes sense for everyone involved, and how my ruling is. And that was just an error on Sonic's end of, oh, I forgot that I needed to do a third data. He literally typed in the race time, oh, I messed up. And also, this is why you should be very careful about this stuff. But also, we can't really do much. Race time, unfortunately, does have a... You cannot undone when both racers finish. And Ragna immediately DNF'd, thinking that he did just Omega lose. Technically, he hasn't. Things can go wrong for Sonic.
I think a lot has to go wrong for Ragna to have a really good shot.
You have Glide 2, so this DM phase should be fine for Sonic, but he cannot get clipped. Oh no, he got healed, never mind.
Alright, yeah, he's just in Berserk Quarry. This should be death. Hopefully he doesn't drop in and gain too much height. He should be fine. Oh, he drops it! Oh my god, please. Please no. Gets the kill. Okay, thank god.
Now he's...
Now he's done.
Alright, now, what is it?
What was the ruling?
So, let me do the math. 128.15, and then what his timer started at a certain time. Let me see if I can get that when he started, or if either of you can get that for me.
Yeah.
Jesus wrote it down.
I have his load list from when he paused.
I meant when he like restarted his timer.
Yep, I'm getting to it.
So I'm not even sure I understand how Life Split worked in that situation. When he restarted his timer, how did it update to 125?
So because it's connected to race time, you can't manually restart it.
Ah, I see.
125.47? Okay.
Yep, 125.
But then how does
just so that it's all
125.47
official. It was just what his timer was at. I think that was real time. So we'll take the difference. So what is that? I can't do math right now. Oh my god. That's about 2 minutes 30, I would say. Yeah, 2:30. So then 3 minutes as what I'm saying. So then...
So he'd be at 123.11 from when his level stopped.
121.30. Or sorry, 122 would be his about at finish time.
Okay.
Alright, but I think Ragna did just cut his stream. He also just stopped his timer. I think he is just gonna call it there. That does mean though we have our winner for King of the Datas, a new racer. Not VG. The streak ends for VG only 2 weeks, and big congrats to Sonic for winning this week's or this format of King of the Crown, King of the Datas. Wow. Honestly, still a super tough seed. Like, even despite the technical hiccups that just happened, he played super damn well.
Speaking of technical, can we get a winner's interview and figure out what was going on with that 100-acre? Like, I'm not I'm not leaving this stream until I get this interview. I will ask the questions here. Like, I need to know. I'm not going to sleep until I find out what both of these guys were thinking. Like, I understand it's like typical winner's interview. I would love to get both of them in here and ask so many questions.
Oh man.
Yeah, Sonic is a mon, so we should just be able to have powers to join here. Hello, Sonic. Welcome. Congrats on winning this format, winning King of Datas. Big GGs.
I'm sorry I did that, by the way. I just completely forgot, but I was a little bit nervous.
No, it happens. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
realize
tough.
that race time would bug out like that. Super
Yeah.
unfortunate. I believe Robro has a very important question to ask you.
Oh
I need
yeah.
to see it.
So about that 100 acre, where if you did the math, you could math out that it was a double 5. Did you just not
Yep.
math it out, or did you deliberately ignore it?
I mapped it out at some point. That's why when I started like crossing everything out, like yeah, that's how you should tell. Yeah, like when there were like 4 5s left, I either had the Lava Dragon, Hellback, and Whatever to win. And then Whatever to win obviously being the worst case scenario.
But so you have a 5 in Hollow Bastion and 2 5s in 100 acres. So you have a 2/3 chance of just knowing the proof is in 100 acre, and then you could just go do Data Axle.
Yep.
So you were just assuming the worst case?
I was hoping the worst case would have happened.
Ah, gotcha.
That's fair. That's
Yeah, that
totally
makes
fair.
sense. Okay, this is the answer I wanted.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
vindicated.
like, I usually incorporate the rifle, so like that could have been like left behind Valor or Lava Dragon, or like Limit Form somewhere.
Well, the funny thing is, neither you nor Ragna ever went past. Neither of you did Piglet's Rescue. So we were wondering if you guys knew something that we didn't, because you guys were going into every world except 100 acre. And
Yeah.
I walked off set. I didn't understand what was going on. All right,
Yeah,
that answer makes sense.
Now, I only set Piglet's house because I was paranoid at the end. Like, that's in case I'm an idiot.
Oh, that is completely fair.
God, what? That makes sense. If there was, what was your preferred data? I guess if you were wrong and there was a proof in 100 acre, after all, what would have been your preferred data?
What am I for that? I don't have common access and no damage numbers, probably.
Really?
Yeah, like, no common access means damage numbers is probably gonna be slow.
I guess that's fair. My brain maybe would have thought that you might have gone for like still probably committed to maybe Data Axle or what is
Yeah,
it?
Data
I think there was
Axle for
another one.
sure.
Yeah. Any questions from you, Jesus? Before we get to the
I'm,
last
like,
one.
I'm honestly just enthralled by watching Sonic play every single time, so it's hard to
Same.
think of any question.
Yeah.
Being a wayfinder, it's just nice to see these data fights done like so clean to try to understand where I need to be in the near future if I'm to join the next Masters or like some other tourneys. So, like, no questions, just thank you for being such a big idol for a lot of the Wayfinders, Sonic, to
No problem.
drive us to be better.
Yeah, I forgot I didn't have a wizard for damage, so I used Thunder at the beginning.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw you take damage, and I was like, "This is definitely an awkward fight." But no, you made it. You made super good recovery after it. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, one question. Congrats, by the way. You have auto qualified for final bracket. Hello. You also get to be our first seed for Hitless. How does it feel to be in those positions?
Really, really good, actually.
I know for the format, it's
fun.
yeah. I know for a lot of this, VG's been he sort of dominated the last 2 weeks, but you got to beat him, and then you got to take first place this week as well.
Yeah, right. That should be fair. Damage or my Surrender shoot compared to like 5 Reapers.
Right. But, I guess our last question. Do you have any parting advice for our Wayfinders? They're about to play in about under an hour the King of the Worlds qualifier. Essentially these settings, but just normal item placement, beginner mode, and they have to pink portal the world, or if it's 100 acre, full clear 100 acre. Any advice you'd like to bestow upon them regarding anything?
My advice is report about being on levels, strive forward, and how much wood. Make sure you set the shop. Make sure you do math correctly. That should make sure. other reports copy of set physics.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid advice. We have seen a lot of people forget about that stuff. So,
Yep.
Always remembering that is definitely pretty good. But thank you so much, Sonic, for the interview. Congrats again, big GGs. Honestly,
Big
just like
GGs.
God, this bracket. What a solid run. You beat Met as well.
Yep.
What a week for you.
Yeah. For sure.